Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Season 1, Episode 2, titled That Parker Luck. And this episode picks up right after the events of Episode 1, where Peter walks into his apartment, sees Norman Osborn, out of all people, standing in his living room, talking to his Aunt May, and Norman's like, Mr. Parker, how would you like to intern at Oscorp? Because you are one of the brilliant minds of our age, and would you like to do that? And of course, Peter's like, oh my god, yes, that could be an amazing opportunity, Mr. Osborn. This is going to be amazing. And Peter takes on the opportunity, and now he has an internship, maybe a paid internship. So Peter, is trying to balance his life. He's trying to balance social life, superhero life, and now, in a way, work life. And he's having trouble choosing the two, or balancing all three. And it's kind of like watching it. You can tell they're taking this sweet ass time with this story. Even though, yes, I know there's 8 episodes to go, but out of the 10, we have only got 2. But it does feel like, come on, let's move the story forward. Let's move the momentum. Because this, like, the problem with seeing, like, oh, Spider-Man's life, Peter Parker's life sucks when he's Spider-Man because he can't balance his life. I've seen that. I've seen it 1,000 times. And, everybody may say, like, what about Spider-Man? You know what it is? It's him balancing his life in high school. Him balancing his life in high school, because we have seen it before. And sure, is it good versions of it? Yes. Is the Arcanist action sequence quite entertaining? And some convenient moments, knowing that, hey, this Arcanist is burning one building. He's looking for a building on the 52nd Street. Meanwhile, he's on the 51st Street. So he's burning the one building. I'm like, yeah, that's a little bit funny. And, when it comes to the action, it's pretty neat. It's quite well done. It's all that. Or the little moment where this guy, Spider-Man whips up a stalker, I believe, or a whopper on top of a building. And all that. That was kind of neat. Like, all these moments where he's been trying to balance, like, is it well done? But there's also in the back of my head thinking, I kind of have seen this. Like, the thing about Spider-Verse, or the PlayStation version up here, is that we're seeing different types of ways of struggling. Versus the typical, like, internship, or going to a party. Boom, 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 boom. Once again, I've seen that. And, it could be a situation, and they haven't spin it. They haven't had a spin to it that makes it entertaining or add character to it. Because so far, there's no conflict in him in high school. There's no conflict except, okay, turns out the guy that is dating the girl that he likes is a cool guy, and he's now mates with. Oh, there's no conflict. So it just feels like, except to him just going to a party, it's just, there's no boost really there, technically. Hopefully, like, look, it's 4 weeks, okay? It's not like, okay, it's 9 episodes, 9 weeks of it. No, it's, 4. But hopefully in the next 3 weeks, when we're getting episodes 3 to 10, that they boost the momentum of the story and adds what is going on. Because already it just feels like everything's hunky-dory. It feels everything's hunky-dory. I wouldn't be shocked this version of Norman, he's fine. He's nice. They're playing the cynicism because we all know who Norman Osborn is, so let's play it out until the point where, episode 3 comes along and turns out he's fine and he's now the mentor and he's teaming up with Peter Parker to... It doesn't feel, there's no emotion, there doesn't feel any sort of conflict. And for a story to move forward, for a story to feel appealing, you need some conflict. Outside just, you can't go on a date. That's the conflict, you know. I'm kind of waiting for emotional conflict. You know what it is? I'm kind of waiting for emotional conflict. And that. Oh, by the way, we also get introduced to this version of Dr. Connors. Of course, a lot of people are bitch and moan about it because Dr. Connors, who's normally and artistically is a male character, and they decided to switch up and make Dr. Connors a woman, and a woman of color, and there's gonna be some people who are going to cry over it. Or I would say, get a fucking life if you have a problem with that. But yeah, I just, you know, I'm like, oh cool, new Dr. Connors, and you know, clearly it's meant to be the Dr. Connors, not like his wife or anything, because the whole one limb thing. There's no hinting like, oh, we might turn her into the lizard or something. There's no hint of that. So, but you know, look, we're going to see other characters. We're going to see Dr. Octopus. We're going to see, it seems like Doc Ock might be the big bad for this season. It could be one of the situations where, like, if Norman never does become the Green Goblin, it's like maybe a season 2 thing or a season 3 thing, because not just apparently they are working on season 3. So it's yeah. So far, I'm just waiting for some. I need something that's punchy, that gives us an emotional residue to move that story forward. And so far, these 2 episodes doesn't really do that. I'm fine with episode 1 doing that, because it's just setting out the groundwork. But now 2 onwards, I'm kind of looking for, okay, where's the meat? Where's the meat on that bone? And so far, it doesn't have that. Anyway, comment below. Let me know your thoughts of this episode.